Hey everybody, welcome to an Aflac Cup Series Fast Friday. Right now, I am reacting to a birthday present from one of my good friends, Michael Shelton. And he did every single winner in the Aflac Cup Series, so let's just go down memory lane right here. This is the Season 1 remake, of course, as Dale Jr. won the Aflac 200. Gino Harvey got his first win in the second race. I think Logano won the third race. I forget who won the fourth race. Carl Edwards wins race 1 of the Chase. Casey Mears wins by a controversial finish at Talladega. Kyle Busch gets his first win in the Aflac Cup Series. Jimmy Johnson wins as Dale Jr. spins out at Kalamazoo. I remember that one. Then Jeff Gordon won the finale in Detroit. Now here's the Season 2 winners. Mark Martin by a nose over Carl Edwards. There's Jeff Gordon taking the victory at Fremont. Denny Hamlin wins the first ever race at Nike. Tony Stewart won the sand race down in Myrtle Beach. Mark Martin won a weird race at NFL 200 racetrack ahead. Jimmy Johnson won the Talladega race. Greg Biffle won the first ever rain out at Michigan. Kyle Busch won the Season 2 Pepsi 200. Denny Hamlin. Then Ryan Newman gets his first ever career Aflac Cup Series win. Kurt Busch wins at Bristol after spinning Jimmy Johnson out. Jeff Gordon wins at Fremont. He sweeps Fremont that year. Greg Biffle wins the second ever race at Nike. Gino Harvey gets his first road course win at a random road course I made out of Q-tips. Dale Jr. wins at, I thought that was Milwaukee. I think that was Casey Kane in '83, actually. Interesting story on that. Gino Harvey won at Michigan. Dale Jr. won at Daytona. Jamie McMurray gets his first ever win in the Aflac Cup Series. And then Jimmy Johnson wins the final race of Season 2 and the championship. Kyle Busch starts off Season 3 with a win. Denny Hamlin wins at Fremont, passing Dale Jr. Ryan Newman got a win over Jeff Gordon. There's Tony Stewart going back-to-back at Myrtle Beach. Jeff Burton got a win. That's right, he got a win at Nike. David Rudiman actually won that Subway 200 race. Jeff Gordon won his first race at his own track. A.J. Allmendinger, he got his first win there. Best by 200, I think, or was that Miami? Mark Martin won at Michigan. I forget what the other race was. Casey Kane wins the famous Aflac Cup Series race. Bryce Harvick gets his first ever win. Kevin Harvick wins the first ever Sunny 200. And then Dale Jr. wins at Fremont in a Diet Mountain Dew throwback car. Matt Kenseth wins his first race of his Aflac Cup Series career in Season 3. Stewart wins the second time this year at Nike. Jeff Gordon wins at Colin. Mark Martin wins at JG Speedway. Kyle Busch wins an interesting race over his brother Kurt and Carl at Michigan. Jeff Gordon wins the first ever race in Toronto in the Aflac Cup Series. Jimmy Johnson wins the race. Jeff Gordon won the championship in Season 3. Season 4 winners. Gino Harvey starts off his championship run by winning the Aflac 200. Jamie McMurray edges out Dale Jr. at Daytona. Clint Bowyer gets his first Aflac Cup Series win in Season 4. Jimmy Johnson wins at Nike. Carl Edwards wins in Miami. Denny Hamlin wins the first ever race at this random track in Tampa Bay I made. Ryan Newman wins the race at the Subway 200. Dale Jr. wins at Kalamazoo. Tony Stewart wins at Michigan. Brad Keselowski, I think that's his first win in the Aflac Cup Series. Paul Menard wins at the Brickyard. Kind of copying NASCAR on that one. Kenseth wins, I think it was Toronto, maybe? Jimmy Johnson wins that 4-wide finish. Then the crazy race at Talladega where Bryce Harvey won the Cheeto Chevy. Kevin Harvick wins at Fremont. Kyle Busch sweeps Colin. Gino Harvey gets his first old Sunday 200 win. Dale Jr. wins at Michigan as the caution comes out as Allmendinger puts debris on the track. Jeff Gordon wins his first race of Season 4. Carl Edwards wins, and Carl Edwards gets his first Aflac Cup Series win at his home track in Minnesota. And Jeff Gordon gets his second win of the year at a track like Infineon. And then Gino Harvey wins the last season race of the year and wins the season championship. Season 5 starts off with Keselowski taking the victory in the Aflac 200, with Juan Pablo Montoya getting his first win at Fremont the very next week. Martin Truex Jr. finally breaks through and wins in the Aflac Cup Series. Casey Kane gets a win early in the year. And then Tony Stewart takes over a good run in Season 5 for him. Kyle Busch won at Battle Creek. I think Jeff Burton won that Talladega race. Carter Edelman ended up winning at Watkins Glen. Matt Kenseth wins the Michigan race. Kenseth wins back-to-back, first ever to do that in the Aflac Cup Series. Greg Biffle wins at the JG Speedway. Joey Logano wins at the random Jeff Gordon track. I ordered off his website. Jeff Gordon wins the Brickyard. Eric Almirola gets his first and only win in the Aflac Cup Series. In Toronto, Tony Stewart wins as he spins across the line. Kurt Busch finally wins again in the Aflac Cup Series. Took him like 3 seasons. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. gets his first win at Daytona. Joey Logano wins, and then Tony Stewart wins at Colon. Gino Harvey goes back-to-back at the Sunday 200. Kevin Harvick wins an exciting race at Talladega. Clint Boyer takes the victory in Minnesota. And then a big battle between teammates, Kyle Busch and Matt Kenseth. He wins. Jimmy Johnson wins at the track that was in the Monster Energy Cup Series and Coke Zero Cup Series from Carter Edelman. Bryce Harvey wins at Michigan. Jay McMurray wins at Sonoma. Kevin Harvick takes the victory at Battle Creek. And Kyle Busch wins the last race and wins the championship at Detroit. Now, on to Season 6. Casey Kane wins the Aflac 200. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. rolls the dice in Vegas and takes the victory. Denny Hamlin wins at another Jeff Gordon fan-made track or whatever. Clint Boyer wins at Nike, I think that was. Greg Biffle takes the victory at Fremont. And then Jeff Gordon breaks through in Season 6 and gets a win at Battle Creek. Matt Kenseth wins a three-wide battle between teammates at Talladega. And then Carter Edelman wins the race in Raleigh. Kevin Harvick wins at the Skittles 200. And Tony Stewart takes the victory at JG Speedway under the lights. Allgaier wins at Kalamazoo. Big upset win there for Justin Allgaier. Put him in the chase. Carl Edwards won at, I think that was Seattle. Marcus Ambrose gets the win at Sonoma. Big time win for him. Put him in the chase. Kyle Busch takes the victory in the Sunday 200. Gino Harvey wins an exciting finish to put him in the chase at Fremont. Casey Kane advances to the next round. Greg Biffle advances in the first round of the playoffs. And Marcus Ambrose gets a huge victory to advance. Brett Keselowski got eliminated, but I don't think even they made a chase. But he wins in Nike. Kyle Larson gets his first. Did I predict that or what? Larson won at Michigan. First ever career AFI Cup Series win. Dale Jr. wins at Watkins Glen. I think that was Matt Kenseth taking the win at a random Hollywood track I had. Bryce Harvey takes the victory. And then Stenhouse. And Jimmy Lanya wins the race, but Jimmy Johnson won the championship of Season 6. Now for your Season 7 winners, you got Casey Kane. Oh no, sorry, Trevor Bayne won the 500. Jeff Gordon won the goes back-to-back, wins the Aflac 200 and the, I forget what title that race was, but as at Fremont. Kevin Harvick wins at Nike the very next week. AJ Allmendinger gets a second career win in the Aflac Cup Series. Then Kevin Harvick wins at MIS. Martin Truex Jr. wins a thrilling finish in Raleigh as he wrecked Jimmy Johnson. Carter Edelman takes a surprising victory at Battle Creek in Season 7. And Kyle Larson wins at Skittles Raceway. Brad Keselowski wins under the caution at the first ever road course race. Kyle Busch wins somewhere. Talladega, that was. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. gets another big win in the AFI Cup Series. Then Jeff Gordon takes the victory in Mobile. His third one of the year, I believe that. It was Kyle Larson winning in Ann Arbor. Martin Truex Jr. wins in Seattle. Carl Edwards takes the Sunday 200. I think that was the last ever Sunday 200, actually. Dale Jr. gets a predictable finish at Daytona. He wins. Jimmy Johnson, or no, Kyle Busch won that race, actually. Brad Keselowski wins the Brickyard 200. Carter Edelman wins at Michigan. Joey Logano takes his first victory of the year at the new racetrack in Boston. Joey Logano wins again. Denny Hamlin wins at Miami. Boris Said, how about that? The Said head, he wins. And then Jeff Gordon wins in Richmond to start off the chase. Dale Jr. takes the victory at Fremont. And then Carl Edwards with a three-wide finish between him and Harvick and Jimmy. Bryce Harvey wins an emotional race at Talladega. Casey Kane takes the victory at Minnesota. As an upset, Jimmy Johnson moves his teammate to win at North Wilkesboro to start off the throwbacks. Carl Larson takes the victory at Darlington in the throwback race. And then Trevor Bayne wins the last throwback race in Season 7. Joey Logano versus Matt Kenseth 2.0, or sorry, 3.0. Ryan Blaney gets his first win, and Jimmy Johnson gets the victory at Colon. Joey Logano won the championship. So Jeff Gordon, a little biased, I guess. He has 14 wins, but everybody says I hate Kyle Busch, but look at that, 11 wins. So tied for third all time. This is after Season 7, by the way. Dale Jr., Jimmy Johnson. Tied for fifth is Gino Harvey and Tony Stewart. Tied for seventh, Carl Edwards and Kevin Harvick. Logano, Hamlin, and a couple others. Tied for, I think I was like 11th or something, 10th, 9th maybe. 18th all time in wins is Kyle Larson. It's kind of weird. He has 4 wins, but he has more in Season 7, so that should move up. Kurt Busch, he's tied for 24th with these guys, and here's your one-time winners in the AFI Cup Series. Danica Patrick. How did I miss that? Oh well. But the wins by manufacturer, Chevy has 99 wins after Season 7. That's I do like my Chevys. Ford has 32 wins. Toyota's up there with 31. And Dodge only has 2 wins in the AFI Cup Series. It's a little surprising. So wins by team, I think Hendrick's going to be the obvious. Yeah. Rick Hendrick, his team has 43 wins. Joe Gibbs has 24 wins. And then Team Magi, 19 wins. I know everybody hates Team Magi. Well, not everybody, but the majority. Roush, 17 wins up there. RCR only has 8 wins. I probably should fix that up a little bit. Stuart Haas has 15 wins. Team Penske has 11 wins. Red Bull actually got 2 wins. Casey Kane and Casey Kane. Chip Ganassi has 8 wins. Michael Waltrip Racing only 5 wins. Richard Petty Motorsports has 4 wins? Really? Wow. I'm trying to think of who Richard Petty Motorsports won with. I know Almirola and Allmendinger. Maybe there was a couple more. JTG Jory Racing. Oh my god. 2 wins. Go Fast Racing, 1, or no, sorry. Maybe 1. Wood Brother. So thank you everybody for watching this video. Thank you, Michael, for making this video. That was really awesome of you. I really enjoyed it. It was a great surprise for my birthday. My birthday was a couple weeks ago, June 24th. Funny thing, I know everybody harps on me for being a Jeff Gordon fan. But you know what? I'm kind of a Jeff Gordon fan because of my birthday, to be honest. I mean, 24. Growing up as a kid, 24 is your number. And Jeff Gordon happened to race the 24, and he had a cool looking car when I was young. The 90s, Jeff Gordon won a lot. The Rainbow Warriors. It was hard not to like Jeff Gordon when you're a little kid. He's kind of like the Kyle Busch of now. All the kids flock to Kyle Busch because he sponsors M&Ms and Skittles. That was kind of Jeff Gordon. He had the pretty car. He had the car that kids desired to have, and that's why a lot of us grew up Gordon fans, and that's why a lot of kids these days are growing up Kyle Busch fans. It's just the same. It's all happening because of what you drive. But in defense of that, when you're young and you like that, you grow up to be loyal and hopefully stay true to your team. And I've always stayed true to 24, and that's why I'm a big Chase Elliott fan. For the most part, I'm a Chase Elliott fan because of Jeff Gordon, but I will defend myself and say that I like Chase for who he is, and it's pretty cool to see the kid run in the 24. And he hasn't won yet, but he's getting there. I think his win is coming. So, thanks everybody for watching this surprise birthday video by Michael. I thank you so much again, Michael. That was truly awesome. Make sure everybody likes, comments, and subscribes. I'm sorry, that's too cliche. What's a better sign out that I usually do? Oh yeah, this is JG24, JM26, signing out. Bye bye.